And we are back for more Murder by Numbers because I am super excited, and I mean it's time for us to get back anyway. So anywho, we're finally gonna talk to Casey, who is still not gone to the bathroom, so I guess he's gonna also die. No. Hello. Love you. Well, look who it is! The lady that's putting the heel into Gumshoe. That one needs a bit of work, but you get the idea. He is British, but my British accent sucks and it sounds like I'm making a mockery out of him, so pretend that he's British. That he sounds British when I voice, okay? I should introduce Scout. I should probably introduce you to Scout. A new sidekick? Are you trying to make me jealous? I am Scout. He's some kind of investigation robot? We think? Sounds complicated. Yeah, it's probably easier if we don't try and explain it. Well, any friend of ours is a friend of mine. Nice to meet you, Scout. Let's present some evidence, see what he says. Oh, is it that time already? I still don't get why they don't put pockets in women's clothes. Want me to hold on to it for you? He's so good. You really need to clear out that bag, babe. Yeah, no, I just put an entire air vent in there, don't mind me. Screwdriver, okay, yeah, that's his default. Is that a Becky action figure? I knew they made these, but I've never actually seen one. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of jealous. I want a Casey action figure, what? Don't be, you always get the faces wrong. Should have seen mine, it made me look like Dumbo. Good point. If they couldn't get my cheekbones right, what's even the point? Do you see his hair? It's so good. I do need to clear out that bag, thank you. You're right though. Ugh, paperwork? Boring. CCTV tape, coffee pot, and ID card. Hey, isn't that Tully in the photo? Yeah, I think it's his ID card, but I don't recognize the design. Any ideas? Sorry, doesn't look like any studio ID I've ever seen. Maybe try asking Bill? He checks those things every day. You're right though. Anyways, who do you think the murderer is? We're still not any closer to working out who killed Blake. Any ideas? Obviously, we can't discount ourselves. Obviously, we can discount ourselves. That only leaves Becky, Tully, and John. Don't forget Bill. There's no way Bill is involved. He wouldn't hurt a fly. You're right. I don't think he could plan a murder even if he wanted to. Last week I saw him get startled by his own reflection. Bill is actually cute though. Don't be mean. He's got a good heart. Did I say he didn't? You can have a good heart and no brain. He's living proof. And you're proof that someone can have neither. Or neither. Oh ho 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 ho. What about Becky? What do you think about Becky? Could she have killed Blake? That girl can hold a grudge better than Joan and Bet put together. I don't know what the reference is. And she wasn't exactly on good terms with Blake. Right. Something about a contract disagreement? Don't suppose you heard any details through the gossip grapevine? As usual, she thinks she's not getting enough recognition. Heard she was demanding $100,000 for marketing. Huh, that's not so bad. The show could always use more marketing. Not for the show, for herself. You know, feature articles, billboards, the cover of Celeb Life magazine. The Starshine Awards are coming up, and she's determined to win Best Actress this year. Does she really think she can force herself onto a shortlist through advertising? What? That's Becky, but Blake was having none of it. She's been trying to win that award for years. She's desperate. Who knows what she might resort to? What do you make of John? What do you make of John? The weirdo with the bum bag? 3 out of 10 tops. That's not what I meant. For once. Fine. Well, there are fans and then there are fans. Like that girl we met outside the studio last year. She was intense. Like, chain you to a radiator and get all misery on your ass intense. How could I forget? She tried to cut off some of my hair. I'm not sure if John is in the same league, but don't you think it's weird he showed up today of all days? What about that contractor? What about that contractor guy? Tully? Such a dour name for such a gorgeous guy. If he wasn't such a creep, he'd be a solid 7. Oh, sure. He tries it on with you and Becky. But about me, huh? What am I, chopped liver? Ugh. Honestly, I really am destined to be alone forever, aren't I? Ugh, might as well get a cat and start knitting my own jumpers. I mean, not bad ideas, dude. I'm knitting and I have a cat in my other house. I was gonna say as if I own it, but yeah. Oh, babe, don't take this the wrong way, but maybe if you weren't quite so picky, you might have more luck. A girl should know her worth, Honor. I wish I'd known that before I married Ryan. Spoiler alert again. Ryan is despicable and we hate him to the depths of hell. Just like, he's gonna sadly show up in this game, and just a warning, we hate Ryan. Anyway, let's focus. Do you think Tully's a real suspect? Don't be ridiculous! A murderer with those eyes? This coming from the man who said Jeffrey Dahmer had a certain mystique. Again, I have no idea who Jeffrey Dahmer is. I'm gonna presume it's someone bad? I don't know. Touché. The case against me. Be honest, do you think there's a case against me? Please! How long have I known you now? 4 years? You're about as capable of murder as I am of giving my parents a grandchild. Thanks. I never suspected you either, for the record. I should hope not! Besides, if I was going to kill someone, I'd do it with far more flair. Blunt force trauma to the head is just so straight, you know? Murder is not funny. KC, though, is great. If you didn't pick up on it already, he's gay. He's very gay. And amazing. We're not very straight on this channel, just saying. Or we, what am I saying? I. But everyone's welcome here. Okay. Can we move? Okay. Miss Mizrahi, you're still here? Yes. Hi, Bill. Hi, Bill. How's it going? Still guarding the crime scene, huh? Yeah, Detective Cross wasn't too happy about me going to get that tape. I had to talk him out of cuffing me to the desk. I'm sorry, Bill. I didn't mean to get you in trouble. Oh, don't mention it. I'm just glad you're off the hook. I always knew you had nothing to do with what happened to Blake. Thanks. It's good to have you on my side. You and Scout make a great team. It's a shame you can't help Detective Cross with the rest of the investigation. Yes, we can. That is exactly what we are doing. You are? But he seemed really angry at you guys. Kept saying things like that damn vigilante and her flying computer. Well, he didn't exactly give us permission. But there's something bigger behind Blake's death, and we have to find out what. Oh jeez, Detective Cross isn't gonna like that. No one's supposed to touch anything in here. Don't look at me like that. I just don't want to make Detective Cross angry again. I don't think my blood pressure could handle it. Or his. What is your opinion of John? What's your opinion of John Redfern? Oh, we get kids trying to sneak into the studio all the time. I think he just picked the wrong day to try and get an autograph. You don't think he seems kind of intense? I get your point. There are a lot of people who are intense that wouldn't murder. But there are also people who are intense who would. So, like, I get your point, but that's not enough to, like, be like, oh, you're a murderer. Like, oh, they're all like that. If you ask me, the kid got lost and now he's a murder suspect. His poor mother's probably word sick. Have you ever seen Tully before? Have you seen this Tully guy before? No, I don't think I have, and I never forget a face. But that's not too unusual for contractors. They come and go all the time. He certainly looks big enough to kill someone. Doesn't mean you're a murderer just because you're packing muscle, but why would Blake pick a fight with a contractor? Becky's a suspect too. Hate to even consider it, but it's possible Becky killed Blake. Do you know they were fighting over her contract? Becky kill someone? But she's so nice. Have you met Becky? I know she seems rude sometimes, but I think there's a heart of gold in there somewhere. She probably just wants to be understood. Didn't you say the same thing about that guy from accounting who set the offices on fire a couple years ago? Well, you can't expect me to be right all the time. I guess. Show him all the evidence. Ms. Mirzrai, why would you show me that? Still can't believe you crawled through an air vent to get in here. Weren't you scared? Scared of what? I had Scout with me. I just couldn't stand it. I got terrible claustrophobia, you know? When I first started here, they gave me a tiny little shack out by the parking lot. It was terrible. With my divorce going on, I ended up having to sleep in there for 3 months. I lost count of the number of times I woke up stuck between my chair and the little desk. Anyway, my point is, what were we talking about again? Sorry, Miss Mirzrai, but I really don't know why you're showing that to me. Okay, that's his default, I'm presuming. Yes, that's his default. Isn't that the medical examiner's report? You should really give that back to Detective Cross. He's probably got another copy, right? I don't think so. What? Thanks again for getting that security tape, Bill. Did you want it back? I'd love to, but I don't really know how to put it back in the machine. Maybe you should just keep it for now. Since he, like, deconstructed the machine, yeah, I kinda understand why. Day-old coffee. It tastes better than it looks, but not by much. Ventilation map. Scout's map of the Gridmore Studios ventilation system. There's a direct route between Blake's office and the break room. Medical report. Victim Blake Patterson. Time of death at 4:30 p.m. Cause blunt force trauma to the head. CCTV tape. A VHS tape from the Gridmore Studios CCTV system. ID card. A Gridmore Studios ID card with Tully's picture on it. What do you make of this ID card, Bill? That's a nice card. Feel the weight of that laminate? They don't make them like this anymore. Had an uncle who was a big shot in the lamination industry, you see, and he always said, forget the lamination, Bill. It says it's a Gridmore Studios ID, but it doesn't look right. Is it a fake? No, it's just an old design. They went out right around the time I started working here. But that was years ago. Do you really think Tully has had a studio ID for that long? It's possible. Just wait here. I'll go check our files. Oh, I nearly forgot. I found something under Blake's desk. Maybe that Scout of yours can take a closer look? That could be evidence. Shouldn't you give it to Detective Cross? I tried, but he was so busy yelling at me for leaving the room earlier he wouldn't listen. Will you take a look? Sure. While you're leaving the room again. But cool, Beans. Yup. Oops, that's a 3 there. And there. Two, 1. No, I wanted to fill it in. Okay, cool beans. Oh, it's something pink. What is that? Hair dye! We have ranked up to C! It's a small bottle, half full of a dark liquid. Oh, is this more of the coffee you told me about earlier? I don't think you want to drink that. It's hair dye. But what is it doing in Blake's office? Perhaps he dyed his hair? It does appear to be a similar tone to Blake's. Strange. I didn't think Mr. Patterson used anything like that. Then again, we all thought my Aunt Agnes regrew a full head of hair in '91, but it turns out she'd gone senile and was wearing a carpet sample. No. Blake didn't dye his hair. But maybe someone else does? Your friend KC says he is an award-winning hair and makeup artiste. Maybe he could tell us more? Good thinking. If anyone around here knows about hair dye, it's him. Oh yeah. I hope Casey has been to the bathroom by now. Poor thing. Now that Bill's gone, we've finally got the crime scene to ourselves. We could scan the room and... Hi? Oh, hello! Tully? What are you doing here? Me? I was just, That's kind of embarrassing. Can we talk? I don't know. What? Okay. Stranger. Oh, there's something here. Where is it? There it is. Haha. 10. Okay, that makes 9. So it's probably like this then. Because it's just gonna be 1 off if it's 9 from the 10. So. Okay. No. Okay. 6. Okay. 4. 3, 2. Okay, so we can't fit two 2s in here with something in between, so it has to be one of the 2s has to be there. That has to be a 3, so we can block that. It has to be an X here because, like, well, can't be getting a 4 there, so has to be a 3. That's the 1, 2, 2. That has to be the 2. 3, 1. Here we go. That is a tape recorder. Hello. Magnetic storage. VHS? Betamax? No. Oh, Betamax is some type of storage? Okay. Ah, this is an audio cassette recorder. Maybe Blake used it for dictating? Looks like there's a tape inside. It's got something written on the label. SM66 tape 01. SM66 could be a code. Initiating brute force algorithm. Spicy Madras singing Madonna. Stop! Stop! We're never going to figure anything out like that. Just play the tape and we'll go from there. Okay, initiating playback. I think he has a little cassette thing here. Oh my gosh. So cute. Door opens. Who are you? What do you want? Don't play with me. You know what you... You really want me to... Isn't there something else I can do? Clock's ticking, Blake. Alright. Just don't... Finishing up on set right now. I'll go... My apologies, Honor. The recording seems to be damaged. Some of the audio has been lost. I heard enough. Blake was being threatened. I just wish I could tell you who he was talking to. There may be more information. I'll continue playback. Okay, it's done. I told her she's off the show. Jesus, how am I... Explain this to the network. Not my problem. But we're done now, right? Just the rest of the photos and get... So fast. Hold on to these. That was never part of the deal. Calm down, Blake. It's supposed to be over. What I should have done from the start. Away from that phone. Gonna warn you again. Get your hands off me. Ah! Oh no. He was killed because of me. It sounds like they were blackmailing him somehow. Someone wanted me off the show so badly. I am sorry, Honor. I wish I could do more to identify the killer's voice. It's not your fault, Scout. We'll figure this out somehow. And finding out who this tape recorder belongs to is our next step. Why did we check that out just because Tully came in? Wait, what is going on? Oh! Never mind. That was me investigating and ignoring Tully. That's true. That's true. I did ignore him and investigate. It does make sense. Never mind. Weird that we checked evidence with someone else in the room, but whatever, I guess. Right. I'm ignoring Tully. I forgot that I was ignoring him. Whoopsie daisy. Okay. 7. I was about to say it in Swedish. Well, not that it matters. 7. Ba-da-da-da. Like that. No. There we go. 3. That has to be a 2, but we don't know. Looks very symmetrical. Interesting. There we go. It's an envelope. It's a letter, I guess. Blake's mail. Look at all these letters. Blake must have been going through the fan mail. We get stacks of the stuff every month. What for? Nothing really. People just want to say they like the show. I guess it helps them feel closer to us. If they want to be closer, why don't they visit the studio? I mean, emotionally, Scout. Fans get to know us through the show and they write to us. Well, mostly they want to write to Becky, but you get the idea. Here, I'll read you one. To whoever wrote episode 6. I hope you trip and fall on your pencil, bleed all over the floor, and die in agony. I would not advise allowing this person to get closer to you, emotionally or otherwise. Here's another one. Mr. Patterson, you've chewed up murder mystery and crapped out a sorry excuse for a new season. If I ever have the misfortune to meet you in the street, I'll open you up and make you eat your own guts. Then maybe you'll know how you made the fans feel. Don't send this type of shit to people. Don't. It's not funny and it does not express. Just don't send death threats to people. No. You can send and be like, I don't think that the season was good because of this and that. That's fine. Sending death threats? No. You're a horrible person. This isn't fan mail, it's hate mail. There are 14 envelopes here with the same handwriting. I calculate a 98% probability that they're all from one person. And they're all signed with the same thing. Showmaster66. Could it be some kind of nickname? The tape recorder's label said SM66. It could be a shortened version of the same name. Of course! Whoever Showmaster66 is, they had access to the studio and a vendetta. That must be who killed Blake. But what is their real identity? I am going to ignore Tully some more. Goodbye, dude. Whoa, there's something here. There we go. Oh, no, it's his body. Ooh. There. Sit in. There we go. Okay, this cannot be a 1, because if it is, then we won't have enough. So it has to be a 5. And the only way that works is like that. That has to be a 5, 2. And that's obviously a 4 and a 1. 7. Here we go. What is that? That is a phone receiver. We are rank B, which means that S is the highest, so not too many puzzles left for the case, basically. That's odd. Blake's phone was left off the hook. The positioning suggests he had only just lifted the receiver when he was struck. Maybe he was trying to make a call, but the killer got to him. Oh, okay, fine. I'll stop ignoring you. Hi. Oh my god, the face. I can't. Wow, okay. Hey there, gorgeous. Good time to talk. This really isn't the time or place for a chat. We're standing in a crime scene. Oh, crime scene, huh? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah. And you don't want Detective Cross to find you in here. So what are you doing in here? Me? I was just, looking for my car keys, who are still gone, by the way. I get that. I lose things all the time. Want to help me look? Want me to help look? I could move this desk pretty easy if you want to check under it. Let me just get a good grip and wait a second. How about we leave the desk and the body where it is? Right, yeah, whatever you say. Did you come in here for a reason? Well, for the for the greatest reason of all. Love. I wanted to get you alone for a while. I feel unsafe. Like, I really feel unsafe. Something between us, don't you feel it? A few feet of concrete wouldn't be a bad start. What makes you think there's something between us? No, that doesn't mean you're gonna move closer. Oh my god, so uncomfortable. Because I can't stop thinking about you. Sounds like a personal problem. I was kind of hoping that maybe you feel the same. You got that detective to believe you're innocent. Maybe you can do the same for me, and then we can go and... Look, you're a good-looking guy, but this is not the time. One of my best friends is dead. He is literally right there. You're right. I'm sorry. Guess I just got carried away. Hey, is Becky single? Dude! Alright, let's present him some evidence, see what he says. What the hell is that? Some kind of fancy earplug? I got my own things. Got no idea why you're showing that to me. That is his... Oh, did you want your screwdriver back? Huh? Oh, that's where my screwdriver went. Thought I lost it. You did lose it. Then we... Oh, sorry. You did lose it. Then we found it. Oh yeah, I remember now. It's cool. Consider it a gift. Thanks. This is default answer. Ba ba ba. Whoa. How come you got an ID with my face on it? Ain't that identity theft or something? This is your ID card. We found it in the break room. Shoot, must have dropped it. Really gotta get new pockets for these overalls. How long have you worked here? Not long. A few weeks, I guess. Really? Bill said this ID card design is old. Like a decade old. I don't know what to tell you. That's the one they gave me when I started here. Come on, baby. You know you can trust me. No, not really. Nope, not at all. Hair dye. It's a half-empty bottle of brown hair dye. Color. The fastest acting hair dye in America. May cause dizziness, confusion, and hair loss. Sounds great. Tape recorder. A cheap-looking cassette tape recorder that was hidden in Blake's office. The tape inside is labeled SM66. Blake's mail. A stack of hate mail sent to Blake by someone calling themselves Showmaster66. Phone receiver. It's just a phone receiver. Hair dye. I think Blake's killer dyed their hair as part of a disguise. Do you... Me? Dye my hair? Baby, I'm young. I'm virile. You see any grays up on my head? Well, no, but I didn't think so. You're only as old as you feel. That's what my gramps used to say. Although he did bungee jump being in 92, so take that with a grain of salt. This tape recording was the audio of Blake's death. Someone was trying to blackmail him. I need answers, Tully. Where were you at 4:30 p.m. today? I don't really keep track of time most days. I think I was working on the set. Do you have any proof? What do you think all these tools are for? I ain't here to build a dollhouse. Good for you. We found these letters on Blake's desk. Have you ever written to the studio? It was kind of embarrassing, but I don't really write much. I mostly stick to invoices and Christmas cards. And even then I make mistakes. One Christmas I accidentally sent bright red lingerie to the hardware store instead of to my girl at the time. Would have been fine, except she woke up on Christmas morning to an invoice for 14 feet of plywood, and she still hasn't paid. What about this name, Shadow Master 66? Do you recognize it? That's a name? Sounds more like an exercise bike. I mean, I guess. Alright, let's get through his whole conversation here. What do you do around here? So what do you do around here? I don't think I've seen you on the set. Oh, you know, whatever comes up. Keep my tools with me and go where they tell me to go. Didn't you say you were a carpenter earlier? If there's carpentry needs doing, sure. Something needs screwing, I'll do that too. And if something needs nailing down, just call me. Who's that rap guy? MC Ham something? Hamper? Point is, I'm whatever you need me to be. Except weekends, evenings, and every 4th Wednesday. That's when I do bodybuilding. Mom taught me 3 things. Take care of your body, don't cuss, and don't listen to Pa because he's a goddamn drunk. Proud to say I've lived by those rules every day of my life. And when I have kids, I'm gonna teach them the same. Oh, okay. Well, maybe not the last one. You must be pretty strong. Get in many fights? Who, me? What's that got to do with anything? Based on a visual assessment, you would be easily capable of killing someone if you wanted. Hey, what are you trying to say? Oh, no, there was a lot left to talk to him about. Oh, no. Fine. What do you think of John? Redfern, could he be a killer? Noodle arms back there? No way. Then again, when I was at school, a scrawny nerd knocked some other kid out with a chessboard. So yeah, if John had a weapon or something, I guess it's possible. What about Becky? What do you think about Becky? She's pretty. Got one hell of a temper though. You don't want to get on her bad side. Trust me. Come from a long line of mouthy broads. I'm used to it. You think that kind of anger might have been enough for Becky to kill Blake? Doubt it. Mama was always yelling, but she never killed nobody. Oh, that would explain where Pa went. Oh no! What do you make of Detective Cross? What do you make of Detective Cross? Ain't much like the detectives on TV, is he? What you really need is someone like him on. What's that show again? Murder something something Miss Misty some mistletoe? Miss Terry. It's Murder Miss Terry. That's right. I bet they'd sort this whole mess right out. Say, now that I mention it, you look kind of like one of the chicks on that show. Anyone ever tell you that? Yeah, I get that a lot. Alright, we're done in here. So now we probably want to go somewhere else and talk to other people. So we're going to do that in the next episode. So thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see ya.